If you want to enter the land of phenomenal, you must first be willing to leave the land of familiar.
You might have to take notes on this bitch. Famous and Wealthy Podcast. Welcome back, man. Today we got my boy Cofield in the building, all the way from the rack, man. What's going on, my boy?
Hey, feeling king? Y'all good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good to be here, man.
Man, give us some sauce on how we be like you, man. Like,
I don't know if people want to be like me, man. They would be like you, bro.
I mean, this is the thing, though. In order to be like me, we still got to be like you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Give us some sauce on the taxes, though.
Yeah. So, here's what I believe. I believe that in order to make an above average income, which everybody want to do, right? In order to make above average income, you must first become an above average person.
Exactly.
Right? People want the money and they want all this, but they didn't do the work behind the scenes to become the person that's able to attain that money.
Right.
So if people say, I want to be like me or I want to be like KEVO, I'm like, you don't see the work that KEVO put in. Like, bro, we were in Cabo together, bro. Yes. You ain't sleep. You were shooting content on it. That inspired me, bro.
Exactly.
I'm like, he didn't get here off just luck. Nah. He put in the work. And what I learned is that, bro, people desire what they don't yet deserve.
For sure.
Right? Like they want the things, but they don't want to put in the work. So for me, I think if you want to like level up in life, it first starts with changing who you are as a person and getting the right people around you so you can level up. Like, bro, coming from Chicago, you know, it ain't easy, bro. It's crabs in the barrel.
Like, how did you deal with that coming up?
Well, like I mean, it was tough, bro. It was tough, especially so for me. Not only while I live in the South Side of Chicago, 9 of us in a 3-bedroom home.
Right.
My mom died when I was 14.
Dang.
My dad died when I was 16. We was living in the Days Inn by age 17. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm lost in this situation. I got like 2 choices, bro. I can sit here and ask the questions like, why me? Or, you know, why this had to happen to me? All this and all that. But like, I realized ain't nobody come to save you.
Right.
And I truly believe that you got to go through something in order to get to something.
No, for sure.
So like, it took me a while to be like, yo, God put me through this situation. So hopefully I can turn this test into a testimony.
Right.
So the next person that lose their mother, sister, cousin, like I want to make sure I make it. So that person that say, man, I lost everything. I'm like, yeah, you lost everything. But guess what? That also means you ain't got nothing else to lose. That means you can just go for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just really, taking that lesson and just really becoming like, hey, all this stuff happened to me in the past. What am I going to do to put me and my family in a better position to win?
Right.
Right. And so I just like, so I think the best thing that happened to me is that when you lose your parents at 16, you grow up at 16. Like ain't no more kicking it and partying and talking about turning up. Bro, I ain't got no parent. I don't know how I'm going to eat. So when everybody partying, bro, I'm like locking in. I'm like, all right, bro, like, how does school work? How does this college thing work? Because it was either sell drugs, play basketball. I couldn't hoop that good. Right. So, or like learn so that you can earn. Right. And I took that way and I was like, all right, the best thing I got is my brain. I'm going to use this to like level up, man. Cause it's the crazy thing about being broke is when you're exposed to people who aren't broke.
Right.
You like, I ain't got no money, but he got a chain, a Rolex. He got how did y'all get the money?
Exactly. Like,
you know
what makes me different?
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that once you see it in your mind, you can seize it in your hand.
Right.
So I'm like seeing these people with money and I'm like, yo, like, I don't think they better than me. I don't think they smarter than me. They just know more than what I know currently.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And you learned this in college?
I learned some stuff in college. So I went to school and it was cool. I tried the corporate America route, but like, bro, they teach you how to get a job.
No, for sure.
Like, newsflash. Anybody want to go to college? Let me tell you something. They're training you to be a worker.
For sure.
Like, college is the biggest scam.
Man.
Bro.
The biggest scam.
Bro, let me break it down for the audience.
Like, let me tell them about this, though.
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
So, if y'all are realizing that you are going to get a student loan, right, that you can't get in a regular world.
They won't give you a loan for anything else, but they'll give you $100,000.
To go to the school for 4
18.
years. Yes. That should be a scam. What about the person that's teaching you?
So you mean I'm learning from somebody who ain't even doing what I want to do?
Who don't even want to be
there. They want to be there, but guess they damn sure ain't making the money I want to make.
Right.
So I'm paying them $100,000 to learn from them. They only make $60,000, $70,000.
See what I'm saying? So I look at it like, what about the people that's going to school right now that's literally living to pay the student loan back?
Yeah, so that's the whole part of the scam. Like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you in $100,000 worth of debt.
Right.
And you're gonna graduate, you'll get a job making $60,000 a year. After taxes, we'll talk about later. After taxes, guess what? You get to keep 40. Now you got to live. So now you got to pay that $100,000 student loan off. You might only be able to pay $5,000 a year. So now they got you locked in on a student loan payment that's 30 years. By the time you can't stop working and look up because you got to pay these loans back. By the time you stop working and you pay them off, guess what? 55, 60, oh yeah, now it's time for you to retire. Your life is over.
Let's not even talk about how the student loan goes on the credit. So it's hard to even get another loan. And you feel me? Like, yeah. It's all set up to fail, you know what I mean? And as far as you doing taxes, right? Like, how did you even get into that field? So I had a mentor that said, it's the only rich dude I knew. He said, if you want to be wealthy, you need to do one of two things. Right. You need to teach people how to make money or teach people how to keep their money. And I was like, there's a whole bunch of people out here teaching people how to make money, but like, where's the person teaching us how to keep it from the government? So I didn't see nobody. So I'm like, I'm going to be that person, right? I'm going to be that person teaching people how to keep the money that they earn, keep it from the IRS, keep it from Uncle Sam, so that we can live the life that we want to live off the money that we worked hard for. Right. So I went the tax route. So now I teach entrepreneurs, business owners how to live tax-free legally. Right. Like legally. And it's fairly easy to do. So as far as like, you know, different write-offs and stuff like this, you see I got chains, I buy designer, you know, I got cars. Is that the thing to do for a person like me that's in entertainment, or no, not really?
Yeah, so let's take a step back for a second. So, like, wealthy people don't pay taxes because they understand one specific rule. The government didn't create taxes because they wanted us to pay taxes. The government created the tax system because they wanted us to do their job for them. Right. So our government is lazy. They're like, bro, we got to create jobs. We got to build houses. We got to take care of the homeless. We got to do these public schools. We don't want to do this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create this tax system, and whoever does our job for them, we're going to give them tax breaks so they don't have to pay taxes. If you don't help us out, we're going to make you pay taxes. So the government made the tax system for entrepreneurs and investors. Because think about this, KEVO. Yeah. As a business owner, you hire people in your business, I'm assuming. Yeah. Your payroll probably pretty large. Yeah. For every job that you create, bro, that's one less job the government doesn't have to create. So like, all right, KEVO, you creating jobs, we got you, right? You invest in real estate or you invest in stocks, they're like, okay, well, if you invested in the economy, we'll give you some more tax breaks. So the IRS came up with this rule. They say, if you have a business, anything that is both ordinary and necessary for you to operate that business is a write-off to you. So if you're thinking about, can I write something off? The question is not yes or no. The question is it necessary and is it ordinary for your business? Right. And so for every entrepreneur, it's going to be different. If you at home and you work from home, buying a car is not ordinary and necessary. But for you, somebody that has a brand, somebody that needs to get around quick, if you were to buy, what's a popular car right now?
Bugatti?
Yeah, of course. that some people can afford. Cybertruck.
Okay, yeah.
Cybertruck, right? Everybody wants a Cybertruck. Cool. If you have a business and you buy a Cybertruck, as long as that Cybertruck is ordinary and necessary for your business, you can write off a portion of that vehicle. So the Cybertruck is like $120,000, 120,000. Yeah. Right now, the IRS says you can write off 60% of that the year you purchase it, even if you don't put any money down, right? So if you got good credit, you can go into Tesla, get the Cybertruck, no money down. You would automatically be able to write off almost $80,000. So you would get an $80,000 tax deduction without putting no money down, just for getting the car you want to get. And all you have to do is use it for business. And that is, if you get the car wrapped in bandmankevo, or you get the car wrapped in your business logo, every time you drive the car, that's advertising for your business.
Wow.
So now, since you just wrap the car, every time you drive it, you can literally prove to the IRS that, bro, by driving this car, people are texting me, people are DMing me, people are following me, trying to tap in. Right. That is legit proof. You shoot ads. Right. Your cars ain't your ads, right?
Yeah.
Do your ads make you money?
Yes.
Period. So now you can show the IRS, you can go to your Facebook ad manager, bro, and the IRS is like, KEVO, that Bugatti not a write-off. You can be like, yo, let me show you something. I got the Bugatti. Before I got the Bugatti, I was making $50,000 a month. I got the Bugatti, I'm making $150,000 a month.
Right.
I'm running ads to me in front of this Bugatti, telling people I got a Bugatti. this ad brought us $100,000. That is audit proof to show the IRS auditor that this Bugatti is helping me make money for my business, and I'm showing it in my business. So then you can write off a portion of the Bugatti's expenses against the income of your business, therefore getting the car of your dreams and lowering your taxes at the same time.
So how important is it for that somebody that's watching right now that's like, you know, that's like a regular street guy that's watching, how important taxes is, you know what I'm saying, to these guys who don't think that they really need it?
I mean, you'll go to jail, bro.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. A lot of guys who haven't paid taxes in 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but they got money in their personal, they got money in their business, they got a business, but they don't ever pay taxes. They got personal, they never pay taxes. But only time they pay taxes, I feel like, is when, you know, they might want to claim their kid and probably say that they know a tax person. Like, how do you explain to them on how to do things like the right way type thing?
Yeah. So I tell people all the time, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Right.
Just because the IRS hasn't sent you a letter yet, they might be purposely letting it pile. Like, he owes us $50,000 this year. Oh, now it's at 100. Now it's at 300. Bro, they add in interest every year.
Damn.
They gonna look up like, hey, Kevo, here go, you owe us $500,000. If you don't pay this by this date, we're going to jail and we're seizing your assets.
Oh, shoot.
Like, it's all fun and games until somebody come take your crib. Like, we see this with Wesley Snipes and all these people like, oh, I ain't paying. Okay, cool. They gonna come, they gonna wait to send you the letter. They gonna let the interest pile. They gonna send you the letter. They gonna say you got this many days to pay, or we're taking your house. We're freezing your bank accounts. We're taking all that. So, like, I think that, and it sucks as a people, right? Like, we think it's a joke when it comes to tax, and it's not, bro. Yeah. Like, the IRS is a gangster of his own.
No, for sure.
They will come take it all.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I try to tell my people, I get it. Like, you running up the bag. Making the money is cool. Getting to the bag is cool. But we also want to focus on how do we keep the bag so that we can, like, keep the money for us, but then, like, take care of our family and shit. Because, like, we don't want the money to just be one generation. We want to be able to pass it down. So I'll tell all the street people or whatever, the artists, the rappers, like, yo, like, if you don't figure this out now, they gonna come take everything later.
Right. And that's why we hire people like you to be able to show us how to do that and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, you need a tax strategist in your corner to make sure that you're doing the things that you're supposed to do. So, like, say what you want about our former president, but Donald Trump was a tax genius. Like, Donald Trump was a billionaire, and he had like a $700 tax bill, like in 2017. And that's because he has the people around him helping him avoid taxes. I mean, I know he's in trouble now, but, like, he was implementing tax strategies that people can't even conceptualize. Like, bro, like, he buried his ex-wife on one of his golf courses to turn his golf course into a cemetery. So, because cemeteries have a different tax liability than normal for-profit businesses. Like, you know what I'm saying? The level of, like, people you got to have in your corner to help you think of tax strategies like that. So my thing is, if the super, super, super wealthy white people can have these smart tax professionals in their corner, where's the people for us? Like, where's the black person helping the entrepreneur, the entertainer, the sports player? Where's the CPAs that's helping them, like teach them the strategies to implement the strategies so they can, like, keep that bread, bro? Because like, if you make $1 million, you're giving away 500,000. Like, the average person, bro.
Man, bro, that's irritating.
Sick.
That is crazy.
That's sick.
Off of your knowledge,
bro. You go run up 100 M's. Here go 50. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. So my thing is, like, yo, the taxes is everybody's number one expense, whether you realize it or not. You get paid income taxes, you got to pay state taxes, you got to pay self-employment taxes, you buy a property, you got to pay property taxes, you sell the property, you got to pay capital gains taxes, you die, you got to pay estate tax. Like, bro, they hitting you over the head.
Food taxes, taxes on food, taxes on clothes, taxes on water.
Bro.
Like, damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to figure out the ways to keep the money, and I got a few strategies for your people. I would like to
go ahead. Go crazy.
Okay, so, is there anything you particularly, like, want to learn if you could write off? Like, is there any?
I want to learn if, like, okay, like me, I spend a lot of money on clothes. I spend a lot of money on jewelry. I travel a lot.
Travel? Okay, we talk about that.
I feel like as far as like,
I see you on boats a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's yachts.
Yeah, I see you on yachts a lot, bro.
I'm pretty sure blogs, that's marketing, ads marketing. But just the lifestyle to actually get to that spot. You know what I mean? Like, because we still have to pay for the lifestyle actually look outside looking in. You know what I mean? So I just want to know more about like, how do I be able to live my lifestyle
and get the IRS to pay for it?
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to live your lifestyle, get the IRS to pay for it.
Yeah.
Say less. Okay, so let's start with the yacht thing, because I think that's a strategy that I think that most people don't think they could write off. Because like if you take a yacht and you like go party, in the ocean or whatever, like that's personal for most people. And if it's personal, like as a personal expense, you can't write it off. But again, the IRS tax code says if you could find a way to make it ordinary and necessary for your business, it could be tax deductible. So let me give you some game. So let's say. So Kevin, I know you got like a mastermind, right? People pay you X amount of dollars to work with you, right? And let's say like, all right, you got this mastermind offer, and you say, if you take my offer, if you pay me this money, you get a yacht trip every month with me once a month, right? We do a yacht mastermind, right? Cool. So now people pay you for this offer. Now you're obligated to take them on the yacht. Right. They paid you for your business acumen. Now you got to take them on the yacht. So let's say you was to go buy a yacht. Let's say it's $3 million. You put $500,000, $600,000 down. You got a $3 million yacht. If every month you are taking your mentees, your clients, your people on the yacht, and y'all are talking business, which I know you do. Yes. We were in Cabo, bro.
Talking business.
That whole yacht was. I wrote it off. I don't know about you. I wrote it off my business, but if you go on a yacht, now you have your clients on the yacht. Y'all talking business. Y'all talking social media strategy. That is a business expense. Exactly. As long as you have like proof that y'all were talking business. So you want to take photos of y'all sitting down talking business strategy. You want to have the captain keep a logbook of everybody who came on your yacht, so that if the IRS has to audit you, let's say it says James Jones, you can show them an invoice that James Jones paid you. Like James Jones paid me to be in my program. I have to take him on his yacht. He was on this yacht. So now you have the proof that he was there. Now you have the proof that y'all were doing business. Now that yacht, you can write off about $1.8 million of the yacht the year you get it. So now you finance the yacht, you used it for your mastermind, you're turning something that's normally personal into business, and you have the proof. So now you got a $1.8 million tax deduction, bro, for you getting a boat that you wanted to get anyway. And now you're getting paid more because people want to pay you because they want to get on your yacht.
Same with a jet, huh?
Same. Grant Cardone.
Man.
I don't know if everybody knows the story. So Grant Cardone, it was December of I think it was 2019. He had made like 50 million or something. And his tax bill was gonna be crazy. It was gonna be like 20 million. Yeah. And it was in December. So he called a private jet charter company. He said, I need a jet in like the next week. They're like, we don't got none. He said, I need a jet. He said, we don't got none. He wired them like $20 million. They found him a jet. The jet cost $150 million. He put $20 million down. Yep. And he financed the rest. So now he has a $150 million jet. So back in 2019, he got a $150 million write-off for getting that jet. So let me tell you, so it wiped out all of his income for 2019. It wiped out all of his income for 2020. And it wiped out all of his income for 2021. So by buying that jet, bro, he wiped out taxes for 3 years.
Are you serious?
Bro.
So basically you saying that if I go buy something, as long as I put my name on it that's worth like that, I can write that off. And
yes, bro. And if
just like the Lamborghini that I got now?
But a jet is it a Urus or is it it's no, you got the
top of it's
So it has to be 6,000 pounds or more in order to get that big ass write off. It has to be 6,000 pounds. The small Lamborghini is not 6,000 pounds.
The Aventador?
That's
Ultimate?
No, it's not. You can write off some, but you can't write off the whole. Your shit was like 900,000.
So okay, yeah.
You can't write off the whole 900. You can write off a portion of it.
So if we buy a jet or something like that, I can write all that off.
In 2019, it was 100%. Now it's like 60%. It might go back up, but you gotta think. He bought it in 2019, bro. That was $150 million.
That's smart.
And if your tax deduction is larger than your income, you can use it in the future. So he had 50 million one year, wiped it out. 50 million, 2020, wipe that out. 50 million, 2020. So it wiped out his tax bill for 3 years, bro.
Right.
So we got to be thinking about what things can we invest in or what things can we buy to pay less to help us save on taxes. Okay, I tell people all the time, the more you invest, the less you pay the IRS, period.
Oh, okay. Invest
in assets. A car is an investment. Plane is an investment, especially if you're in the business of network marketing or influence. It's going to make you more money and you're going to pay less taxes.
So what about homes?
Yeah. So if it's not your primary residence, so here's what I recommend everybody do. I would recommend you buy a property and you live there sometimes, but you rent it out mostly.
Okay.
Right. So let's say you like going to Vegas or whatever. Let's say you buy a crib out there. You go there from time to time, but you rent it out majority of the time. If the crib costs like let's say $3 million,
right,
you can write off about a little over $1 million in the first year. Bro, so like you can buy real estate, make money from renting it out, like short-term rentals, Airbnb, VRBO, whatever. You can still live there, shoot content whenever you want to, but then you can also write off about 30 to 40% of it in the first year with something called a cost segregation study. But the long story short, you can buy property and write it off too.
Commercial property?
Yes. Okay. And a commercial property and like
construction loans.
And mansions, whatever you want. It's just a matter of how you buy it, how you leverage the strategy. Another strategy that might be good is I'll teach people how to. There are ways that you can write off your birthday trips.
Okay.
On your like legally, like there are ways that you can write off your birthdays, have a good time with your people, but have the IRS pay for it. So, how do I explain this? So, in order to do this strategy, you need to be getting money with your friends.
Okay.
And if you're a grown man, if you're a grown-ass man, you're not getting money with your friends, you need new friends.
No, for sure.
Period. Yeah. Right?
As far as mentorships and stuff like that, what is your prices on mentorships and how important mentorship is to you? And why do you think anybody that's watching should get a mentor?
Great question. So I've spent probably a little over $800,000 in the last 3 years on mentors.
Yeah.
I paid somebody $200,000 for 1 day of coaching. One day. He was making $5 million a month. He knows something I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? Right. And here's the thing when it comes to mentors. A wise man learns from his own mistakes. A wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. So why would I take the slow boat to China trying to figure it out on my own when it's somebody already here that has the game? You know what I'm saying? So I charge $50,000 a year for like coaching because I've paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. And like mentorship is low key a scam.
Yeah.
But here's what I mean by that. You mean I can pay you one time to learn the last 10 years of your experience and all the money that you've invested in yourself, all the money that you've invested in other coaches. I get to pay you one time and have you give that all to me at one-time cost?
Right.
I'm basically robbing you of the 10 years of experience that you've been, you know what I'm saying? And people be like, I don't want to invest in myself. Like, bro, okay, well, like what you gonna do? Yeah. So I think mentorship is important. And here's the thing about mentorship, especially like at this day and age. People will easily pay $100,000 to go to college and learn from somebody who's not making no money. And guess what? College, you can't write off on your taxes. College is not tax deductible. You get like a $2,000, $3,000 deduction for tuition, but like you can't write off the $100,000 loan you just took. But if I pay you $50,000 for your coaching, that is 100% tax deductible to me this year. So the IRS is giving me a tax break for me going to better myself.
Is it a certain type of form you have to fill out for that? Like if somebody pay me? Or you just tell your
CPA. Like I paid for coaching and they put it on your profit and loss statement and you write it off.
Okay.
Like you get to write off mentorships, conferences, like ebooks, whatever. It's all tax deductible. So you're getting a tax break for learning more. So my thing is like, mentorship is one of the best things I've ever done to get to the next level. And I think it's like how you turn decades into days. because you can get rich at 60. I'm trying to get rich now.
For sure.
Like the quicker you get to your dream life, the longer you get to enjoy it. I don't got time to wait, bro. I want to enjoy life when I'm young, when I'm thriving. So if you got information that I don't have, personally, I will gladly pay you, get the tax write-off, get the game, and start making the money.
No, that's how I am.
Yeah.
For sure. What's the most money you ever made in a month?
Well, I think it was like 1.5 million, but the 1 million was made in a week. Yeah. So I do these like these big events, and we teach, and then we make an offer, and we make about $1 million in a week.
How did you get to that point?
Was
it marketing? Was it?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you got to be somebody worth learning from.
For sure.
People are not gonna pay you if you ain't got nothing worth to give, right? So I believe that you gotta have something. You gotta have something good to say. You gotta know how to say it well. And if they don't know you, they can't flow you. So if nobody knows who you are, they can't pay you. So building a brand is the fastest way to make a lot of money.
Sure.
So like Instagram, YouTube, blog, you have to get people to know who you are. Once they know who you are, they can start paying you. But people, they don't invest in their brand. They don't want to spend money on ads. And that is crazy to me because like, you might be the best at what you do, but guess what? You also the best kept secret.
Exactly.
So if I wanted to pay you, I can't pay you because I don't know who you are.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I respect about you so much, bro. You really, like, bro, you invest in like advertising, bro. There are a few people I know in the space. Like how much would you say you spent on advertising, bro? Like ever,
man,
all together.
The honest truth, probably about $4 or $5 million
in advertising.
Yeah, in advertising, just to literally like be like superly known and famous. Like that means that every single place I go, like somebody's gonna know me for sure. Right. Like I don't even gotta know. Like I know that they're gonna know me. Like that's a lot of money just in blogs. You gotta realize some blogs charge anywhere. They were charging a little bit more at first. When it was harder to break in, I got scammed with PRs, $300,000-$400,000.
Yeah.
You know, I was paying like literally everybody, like just to get my name a little bit bigger for features. $20K. I paid Chief Keef, $25,000 in 2012 for a feature. And that's a lot of money. That was a lot of money in 2012, bro. So you got to think like I've been investing in myself. I was paying like big promoters to open up for, rappers, $15,000, $20,000. You know what I mean? Like if it was like, that's when I paid Gucci Man. I got a song with Gucci Man, East Atlanta Santa, his album. I'm like, damn, I want to pay to open up for him. They were talking 50s and 100s. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that I've been believing in just investing in myself to get my name bigger. So I'm like, damn, okay, the blogs is the wave. So whatever I got to spend on blogs, no matter if they told me 10, 5, 15, whatever they told me, I'm paying it. You know what I mean? So I was always like that person, like I know I need more eyes to be able to make the money.
Yeah.
Because like the people that I'm looking up to, they have so many followers and so many eyes. And I was just like, what did they do? So I just followed their steps. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like we'll be like, all right, I'm just on Instagram, right? Mm-hmm. But if you go to Grant Cardone, he's on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, this, that. You know what I'm saying?
Posting 7-8 times a day.
Some people don't want to get on Instagram. I don't want to miss those fans that's on Snapchat and TikTok and Twitter.
Yeah.
So I have to literally be on everything and be big on everything. And this is how expensive life is. You might spend $70,000, $80,000 a month just on Instagram marketing.
Yeah.
Now we got to spend 40-50, 40-50, 40-50 on TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube. Mm-hmm. All these are different platforms. Yeah. And you want to be big on all of them. You want to be seen on all of them. So it gets expensive.
Yeah.
And most people don't even believe in themselves that much to even get on the platforms.
Yeah, because they like, here's what I know. Like, the more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you feel.
Yeah.
And if you at home right now and you don't feel like you're a valuable person, it's probably because you haven't invested enough in yourself. Every time you invest in yourself is a deposit into your success bank.
Yep.
And one day that bank gonna be big enough for you to cash that check and you're gonna be good. But like, if you don't deposit no money, bro, ain't gonna be no cashing out. Yeah. So I think we all need to, just learn that we are worth investing in, getting our name out there. And again, like you only got two choices: either invest the money or give it away to the IRS, right? So if I were you, I would rather you invest the money save on taxes, get your name out there so you can go make more money over time. And if you're a business owner, bro, like you have to do this. You have to do this because you'll be able to make more money and ultimately pay less taxes at the same time.
What's the most money you spent on marketing?
At one time, so I think I spent like a couple months ago, it's like 400. No, it was like 300,000 on Facebook ads. We did a big launch. It was like $300,000 on Facebook ads, but we made 1.2 million.
Right.
I will gladly trade 300,000 for 1.2 million.
And it's a write-off.
7 days a week and twice on Sunday, bro. I'm doing that all the time because I'm trying to get this, again, in front of as many people as possible to get to the next level, bro.
So as far as your strategy right now of what you got going on, in the next 6 months, what is a plan that you have to make your name bigger?
I'm going all in on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
I'm going all in on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because what I learned is that immersion creates conversion. And what I mean by that is the longer time somebody spends with you, the more money they will ultimately spend with you.
Sure.
Right? So Instagram, people are getting 60-second reels and blah, 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 blah. Right. On YouTube, I can holler at you for 20, 30, 40 minutes. I can pull out the whiteboard, break out the whole tax strategy and give it to you and say, you probably can implement this yourself, pay me and my team, and we'll do it for you.
What was the first platform you ever started putting the most money in?
Instagram, definitely. Okay. Like Instagram, we had like 800,000 followers. YouTube, I think we had like 70,000 subscribers, but we're about to dump all the money into YouTube to really take that content to the next level. Because I got more time to really teach you something versus these 30.
What I notice about YouTube is people rather watch you for free. You know what I mean? And feel like they're getting the game for free. And then over the time, start spending money with you because they feel like they learned so much. And it's like, you know what? I got a lot of value from this person. Let me pay this person. Let me follow them on Instagram. You know what I mean? So I started with YouTube first.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
That's where I dumped the most money into YouTube. Well, I actually used Instagram to when I run an ad, I run it to my YouTube channel. So I'm knocking out two birds in one stone. I'm showing you my lifestyle, but click the link to go to my YouTube channel.
Because you already here on Instagram. You probably already go follow me here.
Yeah. So when I do the boost on Facebook or the boost on Instagram, I'm usually okay, let's say if I'm showing my lifestyle, right? The link pops up. YouTube video pops up. After I showed you my lifestyle, my reels, then it takes you right to my YouTube channel, which I'm making money off YouTube right off, and you signing up for my course at the same time because when you go to the description on YouTube, I'm making a bag. To get more information. Right. That's why I say anytime I'm dealing with people, I'm give as much game as possible. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that they can go crazy, you know?
Yeah, and the people's problem with that, bro, is they feel like, well, if I give them all the information right now,
it's not
they never gonna pay you. Let me tell you something. Only thing you can take from me is notes. Yep. I got my bag of information is so full.
Right.
I couldn't give it away if I tried. Exactly. I'll give you whatever whatever strategy you want on a podcast because I spent my time becoming a person of value and I know a lot of strategy. So if you think that people aren't going to pay you because you didn't, if you think people are not going to pay you if you give them too much value, what's going to happen if you give them no value? They definitely not going to pay you if you don't give them no value. So you got to be willing to give them something, right, and then they'll pay you later because amateurs make money on the front end. Experts make money on the back end. So, I want the back end bag.
So as far as entrepreneurs and people that's just coming out and they see me and you doing what we doing, right? And they feel like they can do what we do. Without marketing, right? Can you let them know how far they'll make it without marketing? Just putting out videos and putting out reels in hopes and praying that it might work.
So here's what I tell people all the time. Hope is not a strategy.
Right.
So if you baking all your attention on hope and that ain't gonna get you there. I want to be guaranteed. So exactly. I think that is very important to make organic content because your best organic content, that's the one you want to take and put some money behind. Right. If you ain't making no organic content, you ain't gonna have no ad to run. So I think you can get decently far, but bro, if I knew what I knew now in 2017, when it was easy before it was the algorithm was the way it is, bro, running the back would be crazy. Yeah. But it's better, better to be late than never do it. But I would say make content first, First of all, yo, what's up, family? I know this episode is going crazy, but we got a special offer for you all. If you want to learn how to save over $20,000 in taxes by learning about the 200 tax deductions you can use, all you need to do is go to taxfreelivingbook.com, giving everybody here 80% off. So you don't got to pay $20 to learn how to save over $200,000 in taxes. Click the link in the show notes below or go to taxfreelivingbook.com to get yours today. I'll teach 3 steps to become a millionaire. Yeah. You want to first get experience in whatever you do. Right? Like, don't be the person that says they know Airbnb, but you don't got no Airbnb property. Right? For sure. So you will get experience in what you do. Experience will turn you into an expert. And then once you're an expert, you can then educate. So experience, expert, educate. So take the time to do the thing you want to do. Then you become the person, the best in the space that what you're doing. And then start to educate people on how you did what you did. Because what I learned is that you always get paid more for teaching what you do than doing what you do. Right. When I was just a regular accountant, I was making $150,000 a year. Yeah. Now we're doing 6-7 million because I can now teach people my strategies as well as do them ourselves. So you need to get the experience that turns you to an expert. Then once you're an expert, you turn around and educate those who need the guidance. Because in 5-10 years from now, bro, people ain't gonna be going to school no more. They gonna be going to the people that have the game, paying them for their education. And I want to be the #1 accountant, the #1 CPA in the space, so that when people want to learn about taxes or how to save on taxes, they come to me, they pay me, and they get a return on their investment.
For sure. So something in the past, right? Like, we all got habits or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all did. What's your biggest mistake you feel like you've been through in the past? That's with relationships, you know, friendships, different friendships, like staying in a certain area too long. You feel me? Like me, I wish I would have been moved out of Chicago. Yeah. You feel me? Like, that's one of the worst. Like, I feel like that's so irritating though. Yeah. You know
when did you move?
I moved, well, it took me to actually go to jail to move. You feel me? So 2016, got locked up. So basically got out in 2020. And, you know, I moved 2020. Boom.
Got it. I think the biggest mistake I made was not investing in myself sooner, bro. Like, not getting a mentor. I was so stubborn because you guys, man, we got pride. Yeah. Well, I'm not about to pay this man $30,000, $40,000. I'm not gonna do that, bro. I can figure this out on my, bro. It was people I wanted to pay to get the information for years, but my pride got me in the way. And you can't be prideful and rich at the same time. You gotta figure that out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it took me too long to pay my mentor. My first mentor was like $40,000. Damn. Paid him to 40. I made $40,000 that same month. I said, wait a second. I'm like, well, so I paid him again. I got some more. So it took me too long to pay somebody to get the information that can change my life, because my biggest mistake in life is not getting rich sooner, because now I can't use the money to enjoy with the people I love the most because they're gone. Right. I can't take my mother to her favorite place and do those. I can't take my father to the Super Bowl to watch the game because he's gone already. I can't take my brother to see LeBron floor seats. It took me too long to get rich. And now that I got the money, the people I care about the most are dead. So I can't use the money to enjoy it, because that's all you use money for, is to enjoy with the people you love the most. So my biggest regret is not getting wealthy faster so I can enjoy with the people I love the most. And I don't want anybody else to make that mistake. Yeah, that's hard. So if anybody needs your help, you know what I mean, and they want to be able to, you know, avoid, you know, paying a lot in taxes, what do they need to do? Like, how can we, you know, tap in with you? Yeah, so I created an ebook that can save you over $20,000 in taxes. So how to write off your clothes, how to write off your cars, how to write off your rent, how to write off your pets, all the tax strategies I know, I put it in a guide, and it's gonna help you save at least $20,000 in taxes, probably $100,000 in taxes. Wow. And I usually sell it for like $100, $150, but I want to give it to your audience. I give it to like $20, bro. Oh, okay. So anybody that gets it from your show, for $20, they'll get an ebook with over 200 tax deductions to save them $20,000 to $100,000 in taxes, and it works this year, next year, every year going forward, because they need to know what they can write off. And the link gonna be in the description, man. So all bro links gonna be in the description. What about if, you know, low ticket, as far as like, do you have any mentorship services coming that's more low ticket for people that can afford, you know, the high ticket things, like as far as $20 a month,
$15 a month.
Yeah. So the ebook is the lowest ticket thing we have. So that's why I say I'm gonna give it for $20 for everybody in your audience. Yeah. And if people want to hire me after we reach out to everybody who grabs the book and say, all right, you got the book, you learned the tax strategies. Do you want me to just do it for you and be able to save you $100,000 to $1 million in taxes? Because we helping our clients save anywhere from 6 to 7 figures in taxes every year. It depends how much money you make. So the $20 ebook, start with that, and then if you want to hire us after that, we're gonna reach out and see.
And how much you usually charge for that?
$50,000.
Okay.
But here's the thing: like if you pay me $50,000 and I save you $500,000 in taxes, for sure, you just 10 extra money.
For sure.
Period.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's hard. So. You're right about that because like I got a CPA now and I feel like the way you talking, you almost need a really, really good relationship with a CPA like yourself that cares about the client. Yeah. That really wants to see the client saves money. Yeah. Instead of just the business transaction, what we was talking about earlier.
Yeah, because most people's accountants is not a CPA. That most people's accountants are just a tax preparer. You hear from them in February, they get your paperwork, file your taxes. A tax strategist is gonna call you like, yo, hey Kevo, you about to grab that boat? Okay, here's what I need you to do. I need you to invite your friends. I need you to film the mastermind. I need you to use your business Amex card to pay for it so that I can help you write it off. Okay, you about to buy that clothes? Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get BANDMANkevo stitched on your designer. So now your logo is on the clothes and now we have a legit argument if we can help you write that off. Like your CPA should be calling you with the game before you actually spend the money. So that's what we help our clients do. We work with them throughout the year to help them minimize their taxes. And like, let me show you something right quick. Yeah. This is my tax return last year. Yeah. I got a $77,000 tax refund from the IRS, like a check for $77K. So like they paid me. What's that?
Oh, yep, $77,000.
$77,000, right? Because I understand the tax strategies. We helping our clients not only save on taxes, but get some of that money back that they overpaid taxes in the previous years. Because the IRS, they'll let you go back 3 years in the past and get some of the money back that you overpaid. So I looked at your return, I'm like, oh, Kevin, you missed this. Let's refile this, put that back. And then we could be getting a check of $50, $100, $200,000 back in taxes that you overpaid because you didn't know any better. Like, the most expensive tax people pay is ignorance tax. Period.
Right.
That's expensive.
That is expensive.
Yeah.
So as far as guys that do crypto in Miami, what kind of game can you give them on? Like, you know, they dealing with these different exchanges and stuff like that. Like, as far as taxes go with that, like let's say if they do like a big gain or whatever, and they know you, like, how can you help them save money on stuff like that? Yeah. So there's a few things you can do to save money on crypto. Number one is if you own one currency that went up 100,000, but you had a different currency that went down 50, 60,000, you can sell that one that went down for like 60 seconds. You can hurry up and sell it. That way that loss, you lock in. But then you can buy it right back because that loss you could be able to subtract from the gain over here. So if you bought let's say your Bitcoin went up 100,000, but your Shiba went down 100,000, you can sell the Shiba right quick, buy it right back, but now you lock in that $100,000 loss. That $100,000 loss from Shiba will offset your gain from Bitcoin, and you can keep rinsing and repeating these strategies so that you get to offset the gains and losses from crypto. That's real game. Yeah, so real game. If you got crypto, bro, like you should be leveraging the losses from one currency against the gains from another, so you don't have to pay taxes. I never knew that. That's wild. Yeah, man. They gotta tap in though, man. Like that's why I say, like the opportunities is there. Yeah. You know, everybody that get on the podcast, man, be giving the craziest sauce, the craziest game. And I feel like when they see this, they need to just tap in and just get right in tune with you because they need you. Yeah. Because my thing about my offer is different. Like you literally either give the money to me or you give it to the IRS. Those are your only choices, right? And when you give the money to me, at least you got a chance of getting a return on your investment. For like you give me 50,000, I might save you 500,000. You give the IRS 50,000, you ain't getting no money back. So what we tell our clients is like, it's up to you. Do you want to give money to IRS or give money to us so you don't have to give money to IRS no more? You grown. You so like as far as like, so you structure like, let's say if they just all over the places, you will help them structure everything if they paid you more, of course. Yeah. To structure everything that they got going on, like, you know, just basically be a friend to them if they, you know, pay for the good mentorship you got going on. Yeah. So here's the thing: as a business owner, your job is not
to learn taxes. Your job is to be the best business owner you can be.
For sure.
Then you hire a tax strategist to fix that stuff for you. So your attention is, how can I make as much money as possible?
Right.
My attention is, how can I save you as much money as possible? We're a great team.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We're a great team.
For sure.
So that's what I tell people to do, man, because like you said, bro, we work hard for our money, bro. I'm not giving 50% of my money away.
Damn.
I'm not doing that. That's robbery. You're getting robbed, bro. Like, you want to be a gangster, whatever. You got Uncle Sam coming. Let me get 50%. Let me get that. You ain't saying nothing about that.
And they robbing you for the information you don't know, the lack of knowledge.
Like I said, the most expensive tax you pay is not federal tax, not state tax, none of that. The most expensive tax you pay is ignorance tax. And it's up to you if you want to keep paying that tax or not.
So do you have a community?
So we have a community, but like, it's really only for our high ticket, because we only can afford to work with so many people at one time.
Right.
So it's like, either you get our low ticket, you grab our ebook, learn that. When you're ready to hire us as CPAs, we'll let you hire us, and we throw events for all our clients. So all our clients that pay us $50K, we have events 2 times a year where they get to be in a room with other 6 and 7 figure earners.
For sure.
Because like, if you're not making 6 or 7 figures, you probably don't need to be hiring me yet, right?
Exactly.
Like, full time. So like, we throw events, and our events is full of these dope entrepreneurs who make a lot of money, but now you get to network with all these other people, because we helping all these people save on taxes. And now you in a room. We were just in Jamaica with all of our clients. We took a yacht. Bro, those people networking, making money, and that's what you want, bro.
Just like we was in Cabo. You know
we was in Cabo, bro.
So if anybody is watching that want to get up with us, me, him, Dion, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We basically, throwing masterminds, and it wasn't even that high to even come. So
no, it wasn't.
It's basically like you're just networking with but you have to know how to capitalize off the people you're around, because you can get around and then not even capitalize off us. It's like, you have to know how to do that. Like, I'm going to get around Dion, I'm going to get around you, I'm going to get around everybody that's there, and I'm going to know how to capitalize somehow. Whether it's pictures, whether it's tagging, whether it's something. Like, I'm going to be able to make some money off y'all for sure.
Yeah. You know and we're going to be able to make money together, because stuff that you don't know, I might know, and vice versa. And people that follow you don't follow me. And it's like, isn't that what you want, bro? Don't you want a group of other people that's like, y'all getting money together?
Yeah, exactly.
Because a bunch of guys in a room ain't making no money. That's a not-for-profit. We don't got time for that.
For sure.
That's a not-for-profit, bro. We ain't got time for that. We need to be in the room making money together, so we get to the next level, bro. That's what it's about, man.
So the new 2024 wave, I look at it like is, I look at everybody you meet should possibly be like a business partner.
Yeah.
A friend/business partner.
Yeah.
And that's what people... Like, a lot of people are just confused. They're like, oh, yeah, just my friend. No, you should be making some real money. It's 2024. It's like,
I really don't want you to be my friend if we ain't going to make no money, bro. Like, I got enough friends. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But people come in just like with their emotions. They don't think like, okay, I'm looking at like, I know, man, you can run up 100 million. Man, you can run up 100 million. Like, even the people that's watching, they know that they can get something from me. They can get something from you. But they sitting back with the bag like, let me watch a few more videos, or let me go to this Instagram and watch them for another year. Like, bro, tap in with the man. You know for a fact that you can get somewhere. Mm-hmm. You just got to like stop being lazy and do it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, like, we trying to turn decades into days, bro. Yeah. You can get rich slow. You can get rich fast.
Right.
I'm trying to get rich fast. I'm trying to stay rich long. And, the quicker you get to that dream life, the longer you get to enjoy it. So why not get there faster, bro? Right. Like, I'm not better than you, bro. I'm from the south side of Chicago. Yeah. I was homeless. I lost my mom. I lost my dad by the age of 16. I'm not better than anybody.
Right.
I just got around the right people, got the right information, and I took it to another level. Everybody has that opportunity, but the question is, what are you going to do with that opportunity, right? Sure. What are you going to do? Are you going to take advantage of it, or are you going to let it pass you by?
Sure. As far as motivation, or inspiration, somebody that's watching right now, what can you tell them like to stay on track that want to just give up tomorrow type shit?
It's not a coincidence that you're hearing this. It's confirmation.
For sure.
You need to get in alignment with your God-given assignment. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's your time to shine, bro. Like, we weren't put on this planet just to work and wait for the weekend and pay rent, bro. You were meant to do more. This is your sign to do more. And if you want to get this, if you want to enter the land of phenomenal, you must first be willing to leave the land of familiar.
Right.
So you can't don't stay in the same circle. Don't be around the same people. Like, you can't be settling around like comfortability. Like, if you want extraordinary results, you got to first become an extraordinary person. And Like, I can't make you do that. You got to want it bad enough to be able to do that.
So if you lost everything right now, would you still see yourself sitting right here again?
I can lose everything right now and get it back quick, because my asset is not the money. My asset is my information. Right. You can't steal this from me. So I can lose all my money today, but I know how to get it back tomorrow.
Right.
Right. So information changes situations. Your information is always your greatest asset, man. So like I said earlier, if you want to make an above average income, you have to first become an above average person. Everybody don't want to do that though.
For sure. What's all your social media platforms they can find you on? Tap in with you.
Yes, sir. So Instagram is Cofield_advisor. On all other platforms, YouTube is Melanin Money, because the company, the goal of our company is to create first generation millionaires through tax savings and investing. So Melanin Money on YouTube, Cofield_advisor on Instagram. And if you want to get that ebook, link is in the show notes. Grab that and tap in.
Hey, Famous and Wealthy Podcast.